in the middle of sex, his phone rings. And I'm like, I know you're not about to answer that phone. So he gets up, he goes in the closet, turns like this, and shush me as if I'm his side chick. And then he gonna come back to the bed like, it's all good 5 minutes later, like we about to still have sex. No, we're not.
Judge, today's case is Caught Up.
Caught up. That's exactly what this young lady is. Caught up with a man who shows her no love and no care. Caught up is what a lot of women are. Make sure it isn't you.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Abril, Sincere, Ellis, and Mark Hill. The two of you have been together for 5 years, but you don't want to be together anymore. Ms. Ellis, you are suing Mr. Hill for $500 for damage you caused to your own car. So we're going to get to that momentarily, but before we do, Ms. Ellis, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about this relationship and why we're here today?
Well, Your Honor, I'm here today because I'm in love with a man who blatantly disrespects me, cheats on me, and lies to me. Let me tell you, so one day we went out to dinner, and it was a good night, you know what I'm saying? Good night, we come home, you know, have sex and everything. In the middle of sex, his phone rings. And I'm like, I know you're not about to answer that phone. So he gets up, he goes in the closet, turns like this, and shush me as if I'm his side chick. And then he gonna come back to the bed like, it's all good 5 minutes later, like we about to still have sex. No, we're not. We're not doing none of that.
Mr. Hill, did you do that?
I did do it, Your Honor. I ain't even gonna lie. You know?
And walk me through that.
And what happened was, she's right. We was having sex and my phone rung. And when it rung, I picked up the phone. I went and excused myself from the bedroom and had a conversation. The lady I had a conversation with was an older lady I messed with, one of my clients.
Okay, so are these the relationships we supposed to be looking forward to? Like, man, please don't do that. And why would you even think that this was even okay? And then he getting ready to sit up here and say it's a girl he used to mess with, and then y'all wonder why y'all wives be mad at y'all, why they don't want to be intimate. Come on now, please be for real.
One of my clients, she helped pay some of the bills, and I wasn't trying to, you know, get that bills not paid. Yeah. I already told Sierra about it, but. You know,
but in the middle of sex, you could have called her back 15 minutes or however long it takes.
I could have, but, you know, I had the woody-woo.
No, you didn't.
I had the woody-woo.
No, you didn't.
See, this is the thing. He just need to be real. The girl that called was more important at that moment. At one of the most connected moments, you're going to disconnect it to answer the phone. I'm so sorry. I wouldn't even care if my mama called. Like, I'll call her later. Seriously? I hope he's not confused as to why he's in divorce court.
Tell me another story.
So I'm going out with my cousin, and she was gonna pick me up. His car is in the shop, so he used my car. He said, I'm gonna go out. I don't know what he's gonna do. But he left, and I'm still in the house because my cousin was running late. It was about 2 hours late, you know, we're females. So he comes in the house with a female. And I'm looking, I'm like, what's going on? Oh, this is my cousin. Okay, I've never met his cousin, so I believed him. So I'm just getting dressed, you know, I'm all up on him, kissing him and everything. And then she's like, oh, well, by the way, we've been sleeping together for 3 months. What? And you in my house, first of all. And then you gonna come to me and tell me that y'all been sleeping together for 3 months. So I asked him and he's like, the stupid look. So after all of that, that's how I'm suing him for $500 because he left in my car.
I mean, it's not even really nothing for me to say on that one, but what I will let the ladies know is if you have a man and you talking about him cheating or he's doing something diabolical like that and you're speaking about it or you're talking to him about it, he starts smiling and grinning and thinking it's funny, oh yeah, he's playing a game with you. He's like, oh, dang, I can't get out of this one. Yeah, I did get caught right there. It's like he playing with your life and his, and he don't even care. It's a literal game to him, and he's like, oh yeah, you won this round. Ah yeah, you did win that round. Like you did, you got me, you got me.
To take her back home, so I got my bat and I bust the windows out my driver's seat window because I was trying to get to him. So after that, I took all his clothes, all his expensive clothes, shoes. I took him to the homeless shelter. So somebody walking around here looking real nice right now.
All right, so
Mr. Hill, your response?
So, you know, I'm a man of my word, and I did do those things. And I apologize to her multiple times. So, you know, I did see the girl as my cousin. I thought she was gonna go along with it, but unfortunately she didn't. She got her feelings hurt.
Bruh, really? Now I'm really trying to figure out why they even got married, but this was after they got married. And then he's sitting up there blatant talking about, oh, I thought she was gonna play along with it. Why would she do that? Why would a woman that you bring to another woman's house and she all on you, and I'm pretty sure the wife probably did that just to make sure because she probably was suspicious. And then the girl talking about y'all sleeping together and you sitting up here talking about you a man of your word. Actually, you're not. You just told us how you lied both basically to two people's face and you took vows and you're not honoring those. How are you a man of your word? Where? When? You're not. Don't kid yourself. See, this is the delusion that a lot of men live in. He really thinks that about himself. In a 3-sentence succession of how he's not a man of his word. The delusion is crazy.
Can I ask you a question, Mr. Hill? People philander all the time. It's not good, it's not right. But how did you think you could get away with that level of disrespect, bringing the side piece right next to the main piece and not think anything would happen? I mean, you ain't that bad.
My we good now. But
well, you ain't that bad because your windows got broken out. So,
well, you know, hey, she came in the house and said, that's my cousin. She's supposed to go along with it, but she didn't go along with it. So I said, look, let's roll.
Was she aware she was the side chick?
Oh, she was aware, because I told her about
But she
her.
just didn't know her role.
She obviously feelings came out. So I got in the car, I said, get in the car, let's roll. We rolling. Here she come, running out the car. Boom, broke her window. Hey, I shouldn't pay for that. That's her car. She broke it.
Ms. Ellis, anything else to tell me?
I know one time I wanted to go to a family cookout. And I said, hey, babe, let's go to your family cookout. He's like, no, I don't want to go. Okay, well, you know what? It's the 4th of July. My birthday's on the 2nd. I'm going to my family's cookout. He didn't want to come, so I left. I come home, he's not there. I call him, 12 o'clock, no answer. 1 o'clock, no answer. 2 o'clock, no answer. I tracked his phone. So I drive about 30 minutes out my way to go find him. His car at the time was parked outside. So I go knock on the door. I don't know who neighborhood this is. I know he's in this house. So I got real ghetto. Mark, come outside. Come outside, Mark. I know you in the house. I know you in the house. This ain't your house. Why are you answering the door? And when he comes to the door, he had on his boxers and no shirt. So I pushed him in the house, and I go in, so it's a female upstairs, standing in her panties and bra. Oh, hi. Wait, what? What's going on? He said to me that he had to put her in the bed because she was drunk. He said he had to take his clothes off because he had to help her. That don't make sense. What do you mean that you had to take off your clothes?
First of all, ladies, don't ever do that. Don't ever go chasing nobody around the neighborhood, in the streets. If you see that man car somewhere, just take you a good old little picture. Take you a good old license plate picture. And go on about your business, because clearly they gonna lie anyway. This man clearly is a liar. It's just so unfortunate that women have to go through this in relationships. Instead of you just being honest, instead of you just saying you want to be single, nah, you want to be selfish. He's so selfish. And then he's not even caring about her health, his health. I just hope, for Jesus, for God, Lord, please, I just hope they don't have no kids, baby, because this is crazy. She needs to leave him expeditiously. I hope she did get her divorce. I hope she does get it, because this is crazy.
That you had to take off your clothes to help her.
Mr. Hill,
All right.
your response to that would be
I'm
what?
gonna tell you the truth. The girl I bought, it was a little chick I picked up, and I was like, look, we're going to a cookout. Just come on, have a good time. I didn't want to bring her because she knows her little, she have an attitude all the time. Prior to that night, we had an argument, so I would definitely.
I know this Negro did not just say that he brought this little random girl that he met instead of bringing his wife to his family cookout. Are you serious? So that means, see, this is what I'm talking about. The family is complacent. The family don't care. They gonna let him do whatever he's gonna do. This is the problem with this whole system. Men like that have a team of family members that condone what they do. This man done had these people at his wedding, and he's moving like this, which they know Because him feeling that comfortable to bring a random girl to a cookout knowing he's doggone married, really? That just is like on a whole nother level. A man like that ain't never gonna change because nobody's gonna ever hold his feet to the fire. And he's like a little attractive too. Oh yeah, baby. He is like diabolical, as we can already tell just by the little stuff that he can already admitted to doing. Talking about, oh, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Why you ain't been telling your wife the truth? Why you been lying to her this whole time?
Let me get to the point. She talk about trust. All right, I got a folder right here.
Okay,
I don't believe nothing she say. We both got trust issues.
Okay, now you explain your trust issues with her to me.
The trust issue I got with her is that you should see her Instagram. You can look at the folder, look at the pictures and stuff like that. You know, I'm a model and all that. She got videos and stuff like that. Look at the screen.
You got a video?
I got a video.
All right, let me see the video.
Oh, yeah, you do. Look at that. Look at that. You see that? You trust your woman like that? You see that? I don't trust. See the comments in the back?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at all that. Feeding and entertaining.
Do you believe that she's cheating on you at all?
I had my boy that she don't know hit her up on Instagram and write her a message, and she respond back and flirting back and forth, and she sent her number. That was the bait right there. That's all I needed.
And what did you do when you found that out? Did you confront her with it?
Oh, we had a long powwow. Have a long conversation.
Ms. Ellis, I gotta ask you something. How much sense does it make for you to tear up your stuff, his stuff, or any stuff because you're angry?
In my defense, I can't kill him.
Do you ever talk about your infidelities with her?
No. He goes off subject just like he doing. What this video got to do anything?
If
I'm only doing the same thing he liked when he first met me.
If I talk to her about it, she'll get angry, get mad, you know, kick me out, donate my clothes again.
Do you feel at all insincere and unkind and foul when you have a woman, you say she is your woman, but you keep sleeping with other women?
I do. You know, driving to work, you know, I'd be like, dang, I got to start doing it, being a better man for her. But she needs to start being a better woman than me.
In what way?
More nurturing. You know, I had a long day at work, come downstairs and comfort me. She don't do things like that no more.
You know what? This is not even funny no more. This is like truly very sad. It's actually breaking my heart because, first of all, she has to come to divorce court. She has some type of hope or I can't even think of the word right now because he's so diabolical. She has some sort of trust in him. And he's just laughing like it's just so funny, talking about it's her fault. He has zero accountability. This is another thing. His family condones it. He has zero accountability. He's not the one that's wrong. It's her fault, in fact, even though you bringing girls to the house when she's at the house. And then you hear what he's talking about? He's talking about punishing her. They got in an argument, which is a thing that all couples do. Every single couple you talk to will validate the fact that you're not going to be able to have a relationship without some kind of disagreement, some kind of argument. Instead of him going to his wife and trying to make it better, he's going to punish her with his penis. He is going to go out, find a girl, and then embarrass his wife by taking the girl to the cookout. And then he already had intentions of sleeping with her from the beginning. That was his intention. And he gonna turn it around and twist it around to blame her. And y'all wonder why black women don't want to do this no more? And she's young too, they young. So yeah, he could get that over a little bit because she's younger and she want to be with him. God forbid you getting punished for being with the person you want to be with. Like, that is just crazy. It's a whole nother level of evil that he's operating under. Ain't none of this funny. It's not funny. You playing with people's heart in their life. The person that say they love you. Why would you treat the person that you love like this? And then you come into divorce court, which effectively is she done had enough, and you still laughing about this? You thought that was cool, huh? You got over on her. You never loved her. You just wanted to win something. You just wanted to feel like you was the man. to get somebody to say those 2 words to you, went and did all of that?
Things like that no more.
You know why,
It's
right?
probably my part, though.
Because you were trifling somebody. And don't nobody want to take care of a trifling somebody.
All right, I'll take that. And you're right.
You ain't got no choice but to take it. You say you can't talk to her about anything because she gets emotional. Explain that to me.
Oh, she get emotional. She want to hit, break windows,
Yeah.
donate clothes, PlayStation broken. You know, every time she get mad, I'm like, oh, I gotta have everything in the house.
Ms. Ellis, I gotta ask you something. How much sense does it make for you to tear up your stuff, his stuff, or any stuff because you're angry?
In my defense, I can't kill him. So I break his stuff, and I'm not replacing it. He is. I broke my car windows out. It's cool. It was an old car anyways. It don't matter. I'm not replacing none of his stuff. He goes out and he dogs me out like I'm a piece of trash.
Ms. Ellis, why did you stay with him 5 years? I mean, he wasn't even close to acting right. He wasn't even trying to do it on the down low. He was bringing his side pieces to the crib.
I didn't know that. I did not know that those were his side pieces. I legit.
But once you found out, you broke his car window and then stayed.
Because that's all I know. I don't know nobody else.
How old are you?
28.
We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that.
I've been with him for 5 years, and I love him, and I don't want to start over.
I can have a disease for 5 years, but I still want to get rid of it. I'm used to the disease. I know what it's like. I know the pain that it brings me, but I still want to get cured. You need to get cured of this particular disease. Don't go out there and destroy your community. You need to defend it. You cannot defend your community when you're hurting people on an ongoing basis. It is rude, tacky, trifling, and low down, and you have an obligation to people other than yourself and your nether regions. Now, I don't think I'm the only one who sees what I see. Your cousin sent us a tape because she wanted to talk to me. So it's Marquita Briscoe, and she sent me a tape, and I want you to turn around, and we're gonna watch it.
He's cheated on her more than 20 times. And I would say about maybe twice a month with different people, or when he takes her car, because he takes her car often. So when she doesn't have a ride, she calls me. And I'm like, well, where's your vehicle? And she says, well, Mark have it. Where's Mark? He's not answering. You don't answer, you with the female, put 2 and 2 together, don't be dumb about it. Pretty much when he takes a car, he's usually going with some female. It's not work. I don't care what type of work he says he does, what clients he's meeting. No. Come on now. And then on top of that, if we go out, say it's like a group of us and we go have like a double date or just a function, he'll look at other females. You know these things. He's disrespecting you in your face and you're doing nothing but staying.
Has it gotten better or worse over the years?
It's gotten worse. Sometimes, like, no lie, I just feel like Fred Sanford. I want to join Elizabeth too. Like, I just cannot take it no more. It's just one thing after the next. And like I said, I stayed with him because I love him, and the sex is good. I'm not gonna lie.
Good sex is rampant. It's not just him. Letting you know.
Well, putting your business on Facebook.
Okay, hey! I won't talk about the money. I'm doing everything out of order because I got my reasons. I'm gonna talk about the money first, then I'm gonna talk to him, and then I'm gonna talk to you. The money, $500. You can't tag him financially for the foolishness that you do. I don't care whether he was the impetus for the foolishness. I don't care whether he was the reason you got upset or not. But you're responsible for what you do. The way to respond to that kind of crap.
A man like that don't need to be married. A man like that, ladies, if a man getting up in the middle of the night, going somewhere, getting on the phone, doing all that, y'all in an exclusive relationship, leave his ass. For real. Because unless it's an emergency, it's his mama, it's his daddy, somebody that got a car accident that can be verified. Okay, but other than that, or kids got an emergency, y'all know what's acceptable stuff. You just answering the phone for a random girl, like, that's not acceptable. No, sir.
Is to do what I'm about to do. I'm gonna show you in a minute. Don't do what the environment allows you to do. Don't go out into my community and tear up all the women in it. Don't go out there and destroy your community. You need to defend it. You cannot defend your community when you're hurting people on an ongoing basis. It is rude, tacky, trifling, and low down, and you have an obligation to people other than yourself and your nether regions. And if you're not a better man than that, what you need to do is tell the women that you get with that you ain't about nothing, that you ain't right, that you ain't good. And I'm telling you, there's some women out there whose self-esteem is so low, they will still ride with you. I remember one time I was in college, this guy, I met him, we went out, and he says, I want to tell you something. I'm not about relationships. And I said, cool, thank you. Never saw him again. But that's something that you are obligated to do. But you're foul and you're no good, and I want you to get out. Nick?
Oh.
There will be no recovery in this matter, so just go. That, my lady, is how you treat a man who ain't no good. You put him out. Now, I can only get so tied up in how you feel because you can't make people do right by you. But you can decide how often you let them do you wrong. And you keep letting them do you wrong. You get indignant and upset and hurt and destroyed. He's tearing up your self-esteem. You feel horrible all the time, but you continue to choose to do so. As if he's going to change. Why would he change? You never leave. Women tell me all the time, I don't want to start over. What do you mean? What do you mean? It doesn't get any uglier than this. You feel horrible. You are never secure, you're never happy, and you continue to choose it because you're too afraid to take that move. I'm gonna give you a book. It's called Dear Sonali, Letters to a Daughter I Never Had. I got a whole chapter on how to get rid of a dude and what you should do. You are who you are. You are your mind, your abilities, your effort, your achievements. Having him adds nothing to you other than pain and agony. What for? What for if you don't hear anything else today? He'll never get any better. He will only get worse. Why sign on for that type of hell? And let me tell you something. If you're afraid you just can't get another dude, because I know the market's tight, I get that part. But if you're afraid you'll never get another dude, isn't it better to be happy and whole and feel good about yourself by yourself than it is to feel low and degraded and unloved with another dude? Not to mention, he can give you diseases. It's not a loss. You can be happy on your own. You really can. You do not need a man to define you. A man should be an option, not a definition. You with me? Move on, love on, but hey, he's gonna call. Cause he knows where you're weak. You should delete his number. You should write on the walls all over your house, he's trifling, no good, don't take him back. But please, hey, we can get you a tape of the show and I can holler at you every day about what a fool you've been for this particular trifling individual. You understand what I'm telling you? Move on, go on. You are gorgeous. Gorgeous. And you have far more value than he's able to give you. Best of luck to you. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered. Sincere, I want to tell you sincerely. I know you're hurt. Well, one day you gonna see this is the best thing that ever happened to you. You've been so stuck living in pain. It is fun getting out and be free. You haven't been left. You're leaving him. Remember that.
Hearing what she's saying and, feel kind of embarrassing, I'm gonna be a better man. Obviously, she said she didn't want me no more, so I'm gonna go ahead and pack my things and get out.
Ladies, I hope this can serve as an example. He does not care about this relationship. After all that he sat up there and listened to the judge about, all he has to do is say, I'm gonna be a better man. Didn't he say that he was always thinking that previously, but he never did it? He never changed. And then he proceeded to say that she needs to be a better wife. Just let that sink in for a moment. That's all he had to say was, I'm going to be a better man. He didn't even say, I'm going to be a better husband. He said he was embarrassed and he's going to be better. So it's still only about him. It's not about her. It never was. The cheating and all that is because of who he is. He's a trifling, just like she said, he's a trifling individual. And his family is too. They condone it. My heart breaks for her, for real. Because she's going to still hope that he can do it. She's going to still wish that he could do it. She's still going to want to save her marriage, even though she can't, even though she hasn't done anything, except the anger stuff. Obviously, can't be busting people's windows and all this. That's not okay. Can't never do that. Never. Don't do that. It's not okay. Because I know y'all go trip if I just gloss over that. It's not okay. Not okay at all. She needs to just leave him at this point. So a lot of women can relate to her. It's like you believe in somebody, you want to trust them, you want to give them your love, you want to give them your all, and you find out little by little that everything they told you was a lie. All the women that are around are actually part of his entourage. You start to realize that his family doesn't really like you or doesn't accept you. You start to realize that you don't have a support system. You start to realize that you believed in something that wasn't true. You start to question, why did you even trust the guy? You try to justify it to other people. You try to talk to him. He won't talk to you. And effectively, you feel like your life is going to be ruined because this person or this relationship that you invested so much time and energy into is actually just not even true. When men try to demonize women, or they try to say, well, why didn't you leave and all this and that and the third, it's hard. And we all know that a lot of women in these relationships, it takes them 7 times before they actually leave the person because, after time 6, 7, the person's not going to change, even though you try to give them all these chances. But yeah, she definitely should have left a long time ago. But that's not the point. The point is he took vows. He said he wanted to be with her. He said he was going to forsake all others. He said he was going to do all these things for her and didn't do any of them. And that's the problem. Full stop.